ball finds a hole up the middle.
Steps up, goes deep left side. Receiver open, counting. Touchdown, Titans! Takes a nice shot outside the goal box, and he will break the 0-0 tie. Fantastic shot by Kenloff Solon.
Giller makes a move, a good one, opportunity here, the Bears score! The Bears strike first.
He's at the 40, he's down to the 30, the 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Jalen Bryant. Why not? What a beautiful run.
Maureen there, fights her off the puck, opportunity here, another sit, and a goal! Second chance effort for the Pioneers.
Put the icing on the cake, if you will, Michael. Go down and got to the outside and said good evening and good night.
Hey, what's happening, sports fans? We are here from Mahtomedi High School as we're getting set to watch the Mahtomedi Zephyrs play host to the North Polars in Metro East girls soccer. I am Sam Erickson alongside my partner, John Miller. We're getting ready to do our second game of the night. How you feeling, John?
Oh, I'm feeling good. Ready to go back to back. Hopefully this game's better than the last one.
That's right. We're going to check back in with the weather. It's getting a little cloudy now, as we got some weather rolling in here for tonight and tomorrow. Temperature sitting at 73 degrees, but I think that'll get a little bit colder as the sun finally sets here in the East Metro of the Twin Cities. Now we'll take a look at the standings here for the Metro East in girls soccer.
Yeah, we got Mahtomedi 2-0 overall in the Metro East Conference, 4-4 total. They are ranked number 8 in the state, and then we have North, who are kind of in the middle of the pack of the Metro East, sitting at 1-1 in the conference, 3-6-1 on the year. But both these teams look like they're ready to play, and let's see what happens.
That's right. We'll get ready to kick things off and have all the action for you when we return on TV 19 Sports.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you? Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. Picking a college, man. You and us go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
Welcome back, TV 19 sports fans, as we're awaiting the opening kickoff between Mahtomedi and North St. Paul in Metro East girls soccer. You see the records there. The Zephyrs sitting at 4-4, and the North Polars at 2-6-1. And Mahtomedi actually coming into this one ranked number 8 in Class 1A. I am Sam Erickson, along with my partner John Miller. How we doing, John?
I'm doing good, ready to watch the number 8 team girl in the state. So for 1A, should be exciting. Should be a better game than the boys' game.
That's right, the second part of our doubleheader had the boys go before this one. North St. Paul winning that one easily, 5-1. And we'll see if Mahtomedi can reverse things here tonight.
These girls look like they were getting hyped before the game. Should be a good one to watch, guys.
I'll get middle right here. Hello.
And before we kick things off, we'll take a look at the upcoming schedule for North. They've got a conference game at home against Simley, then they travel to Champlin Park, and then on the 27th return home against South St. Paul in the battle of the directional St. Paul's. Well, we're started here. That's number 14, Finna Maynor. She tries to square it in, and the North St. Paul defense is there to step. Ball will go out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for the Polars.
As you can hear, the Mahtomedi crowd getting into the game. It's always nice to have a home game. The crowd's got your back. More people here for the girls' game than the boys that we just did.
There's a goal kick. And we've got a foul as a couple players get tangled up. Looks like a push.
Yeah, number 24, Madison Nelson, looked like she held a little bit on that one. setting up the penalty kick right now. As you can see, she's kind of just hugging her. Just a little too much right there.
And actually went against North, not sure. Here comes in the free kick, and nearly
My mistake.
turned towards net, but goes wide, and we'll do another goal kick. And ball booted forward, but Mahtomedi will keep it. And punting it up the field, number 99 goalie, Jemiah Harris. She is a senior. Mahtomedi controlling the ball in the north half to start things off. And good step in there. North midfield. And it'll go back to defense. And nearly turned over by the Zephyr defense. Trying to switch field. Here's Mara Yapello. She passes it off. Right outside the box, shot in, and it's a goal! Yes! Goal, 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 goal! Mahtomedi!
Absolutely impressive goal right there by Abby Schultz.
Abby Schultz didn't have a whole lot of daylight. Shoots it from right outside the box.
You can see right here. Abby Schultz ends up with the ball, kicks it past the defender, kicks it right over their heads, up at the top of the net, right past the goalie, number 99.
There's nothing Harris could do about that one, and she's just not quite tall enough to tip it up. Great shot from Schultz. And Mahtomedi scores early and leads early, 1-0.
That's the best goal we've seen so far out of the two games.
Absolutely. Rocket off the crossbar and in. Can't get much better than that. Perfect placement.
And we're just getting started here, folks.
That's right. We'll see how North St. Paul responds to that one. The Polars beat Henry Sibley 1-0 in their last Metro East Conference game.
Well, before that, they came off a 5-1 loss against Mounds View, so now they got a little momentum going. 3-6-1 record. Let's see if they can get a little momentum going their way and get some wins.
Not getting started off on a great foot here this evening. Down 1-0 early. But we'll see how they respond. Polars in the red tops, black shorts, and Mahtomedi in the all white. As that throw in doesn't stay in bounds. And Mahtomedi will have a throw now. There's Schultz, the goal scorer, number 5, going down the left wing. She'll cross it towards the middle. Finds a player. A little bit of contact in the box, but no call from the referee.
Sure looked like a big shove to me there, Sam, and no call, though.
Got to wonder if the referee just didn't want to pull the trigger there. That would have been a penalty kick. It was inside the box. And a little hesitation from Harris in net, but she comes off her line and collects the ball.
Yeah, the goalie needs to be a little more aggressive there with the number 8 team in the state with Mahtomedi in Class 1A. These girls are aggressive and they're ready to play.
And North St. Paul clearing it to safety. That's Emily Kang, number 17, senior defender. And it looks like the referee's going to have her go back as she got confused on the lines there. That is one of the tricky things here with high school soccer. A lot of times it's on a shared field with football. A lot of lines out there, lacrosse lines. But the soccer lines will be, there's sort of a yellow and blue line here at the George Smith Field in Mahtomedi. And that will be your out of bounds line. You kind of see it right there. Kang just got a little confused, thought that light blue line a couple feet in from the Blue and yellow was the out-of-bound line. And it looks like that one will sail over the far side blue and yellow line, and we'll have a throw into North St. Paul. And ball will eventually roll to the corner. It won't be a corner kick. It'll be a throw into North. They're going to try and play it along the near side sideline unsuccessfully. Nicole Hempstead leaving the throw. She'll leave it for number 7, Megan Clements, sophomore defender. Clements with the long throw, gets it into the box. Bounces around a couple times. Shot actually gets on target. But Jemiah Harris is there for the save.
Yeah, looks like the kick was just a little too lofty. Goalie was able right there, Jemiah Harris, to catch it. Let's see if North can get something going right now. Mahtomedi has been controlling the time of possession.
Looks like ball popped up and hit player in the hand. No call from the referee. Ball will stay with North.
Couple missed calls already by the refs.
That was number 3 in red, Riley Peterson, junior defender.
Just like that, Mahtomedi's got the ball back again.
Wind starting to pick up a little bit here in Mahtomedi.
Temperatures dropping, wind's picking up. Prime time soccer game.
I thought you were going to predict a twister there for a second. And we've got a shot as that's Riley Peterson. She's going to take a second.
She take that one off the head.
Yep. And she's saying, hey, you know what? I've played some soccer before. I'm used to this. And she'll stay in the game. Number 3, Riley Peterson. This is Finna Maxner, number 14 on Mahtomedi. Nice pass forward. Running onto it as Schultz tries to cross it. Takes a deflection. And I believe it will be, yes, Mahtomedi's first corner of the game. There's a look at Abby Schultz, the goal scorer for Mahtomedi. Great shot to get them on the board, 1-0. They play the corner short. Cross on the ground. North St. Paul needs to work some things out defensively, and they do in a hurry. Cross skips past a couple defenders, shot, and a goal! Goal, 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 goal! Mara Yapelo with another nice shot from the Zephyrs, and they'll lead this one 2-0 in under 10 minutes.
Absolutely impressive goal there by Mara Yapelo. Let's see if we can get a replay of that right now. She got a smile on her face. She just gets the ball, boxes out the defender, kicks it right past her to the left-hand side of the goal. Goalie didn't even move.
I was going to say, that's another well-placed shot. Not sure if Harris could do a whole lot about that one. I honestly thought it was going to go wide. Kind of clomped on my goal call there for a second. They've surprised me a couple times out here, the Zephyrs, getting some nice shots in from distance. Great accurate shooting from Mahtomedi. I'm starting to see why they're one of the top-ranked teams in the state.
Yeah, they look like they came out to play here today. Abby Schultz and Mara Yapelo. North hasn't been able to get the ball past the halfway mark there. Well, I think they did once, but either way, it's all Mahtomedi early, and this is not a good start for the North St. Paul Bears.
Yeah, North St. Paul, or excuse me, Mahtomedi with 2 goals before the Polar is able to even get a shot off.
See if they can get something going.
And looks like we'll have a shove from behind, yes, and foul called. And we'll have a free kick, far side of the field. That's number 21, Katie Sovajo, senior defender. Sovajo approaches the ball and knock it forward for the long free kick.
North St. Paul needs to keep the ball on this side of the field. They cannot afford for the Zephyrs to get the ball on the other side of the field. If they go down 3-0, this one's, I don't want to say it's over, Sam, but it's going to be tough to come back.
After what we saw in the first game, it just might be. One team got off to an early lead and never looked back. A good play here from North St. Paul.
Seeing some good passing right here.
Shot, deflection, and eventually number 18, Kennedy Berggren, the senior goalie, comes out to collect.
Kennedy Berggren was actually our girls player of the week last week on Sports Path. And she's been having a great season so far.
Mara Yapello tries to skip past the defender, but Sova Joe is there to stop that. And there's Jemiah Harris. She'll catch this one and most likely punt it away. There's a ball played on the ground, another one. But North is there to usher it away on defense. That's number 13, Kathy O'Brien. And she takes a quick throw. And I guess it must have gone off a Mahtomedi player. And we'll do it again. A couple of substitutions going in for the Zephyrs. Number 13, Juliana Selwood, senior defender in there, as well as 21.
We do not have her on our score sheet. There's a shoving penalty there, and Audrey Sexton. North's going to take the ball back. Let's see if they get something going.
So North, I think it would fit them well to just get some possession here, maybe try and work some things around, and just get some possession.
And you see Audrey Sexton right there with a little Adrian Peterson stiff arm. Can't do that in soccer.
I was gonna say, got that forearm up there a little bit. Abby Schultz with some space on the left-hand side. She's gonna crash towards that, has a shot low, and Jemiah Harris, what a save with the leg.
Looked like even if she wouldn't have blocked it, could have most likely hit the crossbar, but a great save nonetheless.
Hannah Goralnik with it, passes it wide, cut inside.
Yeah, Jemiah Harris is going to have to stop the big ones because the Zephyrs are putting pressure on the Polar Bear or the Polars defense. Let's see if she can keep it up. Down 2-0 already.
Really impressed with the accuracy of the shooting by Mahtomedi. I mean, the two goals were perfectly placed. And then take a look at this one as Harris had a full-on stretch to get to that one.
What a great block right there.
I mean, most of the times you want to go towards, where the majority of the space is on the net, not the near side in soccer, but you try to sneak it in there. Great job by Harris to anticipate that and get the leg out there.
Yeah, Abby Schultz continues to attack with one goal already today.
And she's definitely one of the leaders on this Mahtomedi offense.
Yeah, North with the kick in, and they already kicked it out of bounds. And Mahtomedi took the ball over. North's got to take advantage of the Polar Bear turnovers.
And a tough thing for North is that they lost their leading goal scorer, probably their best offensive player, Lauren Smith, to a torn ACL a little bit earlier in the season. So we'll see where the goals will come from. But keeping the goals out is Jemiah Harris as she comes up with another save.
She must have heard me up here saying she had to block the good shots. Some impressive back-to-back blocks there for Jemiah Harris. I don't know about you, Sam, but these girls are looking aggressive today. Both teams, we've seen some shoving, some penalties. I like it.
Yeah, you must not be very familiar with high school girls soccer. It can be pretty brutal out there, I'll tell you what.
Compared to the boys game we broadcasted earlier, these girls are very, very aggressive.
So throw in, Abby Schultz is going to take it, number 5. Throw in goes to North, and they'll try and make something on the break. Unable to do so as Finna Maxner is there. And she's a presence, number 14.
And number 7, Bella Lavorado for North. Needed to kick that one up the field. North's got to take advantage of Mahtomedi's mistakes.
ball will go out of bounds, but I think we'll have a corner kick. And that'll be number 2 for Mahtomedi here in the opening half. So about just under 25 minutes left to go. Mahtomedi leading 2-0. And the corner comes in, far post. Harris can't find it, trickles in.
That's a goal,
And
Sam.
yes, it is a goal. 3-0. Not sure who's going to get credit with that one. Might have to take a look at the replay.
Yeah, it looks like somebody hipped it in there. There's a very congested, a lot of the goalie, some Mahtomedi players, some North players.
Well, it looks like number 10, Hannah Laughlin, is kind of leading the sprint, having the biggest smile on her face, getting some of the hand claps, so maybe it was her. And just not great job by North, clearing things off the line, not great communication. And Mahtomedi there to pounce, as you do see Laughlin kind of maybe got it with the thigh, with the knee.
Yeah, it looks like Katie Savayo got in the goalie's way, and the goalie couldn't block it. And it's way too congested for the North defense in front. They miscommunication right there, as you said, Sam.
And on something like that, communication is key on the corner kick.
This is not a good start for North High School right now. The girls team's got to pick it up, or else this is going to turn out to a blowout real quick.
Yeah, and you know, they were able to prevent the original cross from the corner from going in. Mahtomedi didn't get a good head on it, but you know, you got to be able to communicate and just knock it out of the way, get it out of danger, and you see what can happen if you don't do that, as Laughlin just gets a body part to it, and you know, she doesn't have to get much on it when you're standing a foot away from the goal.
Not at all.
And she makes it 3-0 to Mahtomedi.
You can just see the energy Mahtomedi is displaying right now. They smell blood, and they're going for more.
As they're on the attack once again inside the North box. Laughlin toss it in. That's number 9, Lauren Heinch, freshman forward.
Let's see if North can take advantage of this right now. Maybe Katie Savio can make up for that little miscommunication. The goalie, kick the ball up, get something going here.
I think they just really need to keep some possession. Figure out a way to just keep the ball with them. That is not a good start.
That's not going to do it, Sam.
I was just going to say they might benefit from just playing that ball short and kind of just slowly working it up the field.
Yeah, Sexton with the missed shot right there, just a little wide of the net. But I tell you what, Sam, these Zephyr girls looks like they can really kick the ball into the net.
And as you said, you know, the Zephyrs coming into it with a 4-4 record. Might be a little odd to see them ranked number 8 in the state. Now they are in Class 1A, and the majority, if not all of those 4 losses coming against 2A schools. You know, you got your Rochester Centery, your White Bear Lake, Eastridge, and Stillwater, all of their losses. I mean, I know that Eastridge and that Stillwater and White Bear Lake are all big schools. So maybe no surprises there. And that White Bear Lake team is actually ranked in Class 2A, or just outside in the top 15. And that was a 3-2 loss for this Mahtomedi team, so played them very strong.
Yeah. That's good to see. So if they, you know, maybe they can, since they've been playing better teams, once they go to the Class 1A playoffs, that they can run the table. They definitely, you can see they have the goal scoring capability.
We kind of saw that when Hill Murray played North St. Paul a little bit over a week ago. Hill Murray ranked as well, but had like a 1-4 record at the time, but that was because they were playing very good 2A schools. So the record not really indicative of the quality of the team. So a couple subs going in for North St. Paul. Number 5, Lily Vang, 8th grader in the midfield coming on.
Yeah, looks like number 17, Emily King, kind of limping off the field a little bit. Looks like her shin.
Keep an eye on her. See if she makes her way back into this one. Schuweiler almost there. Then she'll get it out. She'll get it as far as Katie Solis.
There we go. North St. Paul's got to get something going. And they just
good job by the defense of Mahtomedi. Number 17, Peyton Nelson, getting back.
Yeah, it sure seems like a flip-flop from the boys' game, doesn't it? It's like Mahtomedi, I saw their boys get tagged a little bit, and they're like, we're going to come out here and show the North St. Paul girls what's up.
Another thing that isn't made easy on the announcers for TV is when, you know, the same two teams play, and one game, you know, one team is the better team, the other game, you know, the other school is the better game. Kind of gets confusing out there. You find yourself wanting to say one school's name when you mean the other.
Exactly.
Yeah, this Mahtomedi team looking very good here in the early going. That Hill Murray team we did, they're ranked right around Mahtomedi, and they're really going to battle it out for the Metro East Conference. But the one thing with that Hill Murray team is they're pretty young. The game we did, they had 3 goals, all 3 scored by freshmen, 2 separate freshmen. So relying on freshmen for you know, some offense. We gotta see how. I'm excited to see when they play Mahtomedi, Hill Murray and Mahtomedi get together, see what happens. Because Mahtomedi team, not only that good, they are a little more experienced, I would say, than that Hill Murray squad.
Yeah, Mahtomedi has already got their bench players in the game. Couple starters left out there. Looks like they knew coming into this one that they should the bench should be ready to go. That is not a good sign for the Bears with just a little under 20 minutes left in the first half.
And Jemiah Harris punts it up. Mahtomedi gets ahead to it. And it was number 12, Cassidy Wolf, giving chase for the Polars. And ball goes off Mahtomedi, and the Polars will have a throw.
You know, like we were talking about the North St. Paul boys team had an all-around offensive and defensive game so far. The Mahtomedi Zephyr girls team is doing exactly that.
No shots on goal as of yet for the Polars.
I wouldn't want to kick it against one of the best goalies around, too. Sports Path Player of the Week.
That's right. That's right. There was one shot on net. We have called Berggren's name. So about 18.5 minutes left to go here, opening half. 3-0, Mahtomedi leading.
Well, it's easy to save a lot of goals when your defense doesn't even let the other team in your end.
Throwing for the Zephyrs, number 7, Megan Clements will take it. She throws it deep. And cleared out of the box by North St. Paul, but they're not quite able to take possession. Eventually they do, but they'll give it right back and it'll go to Clements.
Just kind of looks like once North St. Paul gets the ball, Mahtomedi is there, and North St. Paul they don't have any room to go. And if they don't pick it up real quick, this is gonna get ugly, Sam.
And there is a bit of a size mismatch. We saw that in our first game with North just having a little bit more size and strength than North St. Paul, or than Mahtomedi. And then in this one, Mahtomedi, the girls, kind of have the size and strength advantage over North St. Paul.
As in North St. Paul, you know, they got a pretty young team here. They got a lot of 10th graders suiting up tonight. Some seniors. It looks like they're all 10th grade and senior girls. And then Mahtomedi is very evenly dispersed between freshmen to seniors. So,
nice job getting up for the header, but just going wide. I think that was number 9, Lauren Heinz. She is one of those freshmen you're talking about. She certainly doesn't look like it. That's a nice piece going forward for Mahtomedi in the years to come.
Oh yeah, definitely good to have a young core, especially getting some playing time right now. And it's not like North St. Paul's a bad team, so more experience they get. We talked about that with some Mahtomedi players in the boys game.
Clements. This is number 12, Natalie Nelson, senior. Plays it in. Shot from Heinz. And save made by Harris.
Didn't kick that one very well. Easy save for Harris.
Yeah, it looks like she just towed it a little bit, not able to get all the power she wanted. Juliana Selwood, number 13, she'll kick it forward. Battle along this near sideline. Katie Solis doing a good job for the Polars to try and win possession back.
You can just see it. Mahtomedi is playing way more aggressive than North St. Paul right now. See, once North St. Paul gets the ball on the Mahtomedi side of the field, they can't do nothing with it.
There's Stacy Vang, tried to play wide to Kathy O'Brien, and the ball goes out of bounds for the throw. Short throw in for the Zephyrs. And looks like the ball did go out of bounds. Didn't hear a whistle right away. Weiler tries to kick it away from danger, but knocks off a Mahtomedi player and falls to Heinz, and she just goes high and wide.
Heinz, the freshman, all over the field right now. But she looks just as big as most of these North St. Paul players. So she's going to continue to get better and better.
Very dangerous. Might be a freshman, but not playing like it.
Oh, she's just as tall as a lot of the girls out here, showing that she can hold her own.
And Heinz will take a seat. Mahtomedi making a couple of substitutions. Abby Schultz returning. She opened the scoring with a very nice strike that hit off the crossbar and went into the net. Make it 1-0 inside a couple minutes here.
And you got Schultz a little break. See if she can use that energy that she got from sitting down a little bit. Put the Zephyrs up 4-0.
That one goes out of bounds, and we'll have a goal kick.
Let's go, 15!
And Abby Schuweiler will take it for North St. Paul. And kicked right to Mahtomedi.
That's not good.
Schultz giving it back inside the box, looking for the return. North doing a good job keeping the ball out of danger. There's Mara Yapello. She's also on the score sheet for Mahtomedi tonight. Headed away by Schuweiler. Headed again. Solis with it now, trying to play it forward to Kathy O'Brien. O'Brien just a little too strong on the touch, and he'll turn back over to the Zephyrs. There's 8th grader, number 8. Excuse me, number 5, Lily Vang. Cross deflected off a North defender.
North really needs to push the ball up the field right now. And they might have it. Nope. Mahtomedi is going to take the ball again. North really needed to capitalize off that. That's like I think that's the second farthest they've had it down the field tonight.
Yeah, Macrina Stuve was trying to find Cassidy Wolf, but just passed it a little bit too far out in front of her, and she's not unable to chase it down. She was maybe thinking she had Ada Claremont out there on the wing. She's like, whatever, I can hit it as hard as I want, and he'll track it down.
I tell you what, though, these Mahtomedi defensive girls look very quick tonight. They are on the ball. All the loose balls out there, they are very quick to them. And North St. Paul just really doesn't have an answer to get the ball back.
Bella Loverado, number 7. You see her on the ball there, checking in. She came in for number 11, and that is Katie Solis. Abby Schultz with it, but Kathy O'Brien, great defense, stepping in and winning it back.
Looks like they got a penalty on that one, Sam.
Yeah, they are going to call the foul. As I want to see a look at that one again, maybe. I thought she got ball, but we'll see. She did kind of come from behind.
Looks like she had a little bit of a shove in there.
I don't know, maybe because she had her arms up on the upper body, but it sure looked like she got a foot in on the ball there.
Looked very chintzy.
So tough luck for the Polars. And it looks like number 7, Megan Clements, is going to take the free kick. She's only a sophomore.
Very young Zephyr team out on the field right now.
We'll see if Clements crosses it or goes straight at goal. She's going to go straight at goal, but Harris is there.
Just lofted that one up just a little too much. Jemiah Harris just there with the easy catch of the ball.
Boy, Mahtomedi really doing a lot of substituting here in the first half. Got about 6 girls waiting on the sideline, ready to get into the game. Kind of running a rotation here, letting all their players get a run out. That definitely speaks to the depth of a team like Mahtomedi. As here they go. You'll kind of see them creeping onto your screen here.
It looks like they almost substituted the whole team out of there, Sam. Yeah, like you were saying, it's good to get all your girls out there, get them a lot of experience as they go into the state playoffs.
So under 10 minutes left to go first half. 3-0, Mahtomedi leading. North trying to build something here. O'Brien tries to turn a corner, gets a shoulder. The ball goes out of bounds for a throw.
Great defense by number 21 right there, just forcing the ball out of bounds, getting the ball back to Mahtomedi.
Schultz was trying to find Finna Maxner. That one played out wide to Lily Vang. Vang with it along the sideline, can't keep it. Now Bella Leverado with a good opportunity, but has the ball taken off of her by number 22, Hannah Goralnik. And ball goes out once again.
Just seems like every time North gets the ball and they kind of get the ball moving a little bit, they just kick it out of bounds, or they just kick the ball loose, or they miss a pass.
Yeah, just can't quite string together enough good touches in a row to really keep possession.
Exactly. Maybe they can get that going.
Schuweiler knocks it out.
Ball rolling out of bounds. It's going to give Mahtomedi the ball, or North the ball.
Got a little bit of play back and forth here on the near sideline. Abby Schultz. Looks like the foul will go against Schultz.
I don't really see what she did there too much, Sam, but nonetheless, North St. Paul ball.
Yeah, me neither. I was looking for maybe an offside flag, but the decision happened so fast I didn't quite see that, but I think it was a foul. We'll take a look. Yeah, you see she's kind of got her arm up there before the contact with the legs, so I think that was what the call was. Referee thinking that she was maybe pushing off with an arm bar.
Yeah, we've seen a little worse in this game not called as well. Great hustle there by number 12 for North St. Paul's. Couldn't come up with it.
That's Laughlin with it on the far side. Peyton Nelson with it. She'll play it into the middle. That's 22, Hannah Goralnik.
Goralnik, just a sophomore as well.
Finna Maxner plays it up. And the ball goes out. So Abby Schuweiler will take a goal kick once again for North St. Paul. She hasn't been able to get much loft on those. And majority of the time, they've gone right back to Mahtomedi, something I'm sure she'll want to correct in the second half.
Especially if they're trying to get back in the game.
So 5 minutes to go, first half. Cassidy Wolf turns, but turns it over. And that's Megan Clements.
North St. Paul just playing some sloppy soccer right now. Sure their coach is not too happy about that right now.
Yeah, they want to just hold on to possession.
Maybe North St. Paul could score a goal. Or even just hold Mahtomedi to a 3-0 lead, regroup at halftime, come back ready to play.
Mahtomedi will stay on the attack. 4.5 minutes left to go here in the first.
I tell you what, after that third goal, North St. Paul's been playing a little better defense.
Finna Maxner with a shot, and it'll go wide.
Yeah, I think even if that was straight on, Sam, it wasn't. The goalie was right in position.
Say Harris definitely ready for that one. Thought it might have deflected off a body. Does not, and Schuweiler will take the goal kick.
Let's see if she can kick it to her own team this time. Nope.
And her teammates do help her out a little bit. As number 21, that's Katie Sovajo. She'll get that one out of bounds into safety.
Nonetheless, Mahtomedi's ball again. Great kick there by Mariah Yapello. Just a little off. I think if that one would have been on target, that would have been right past the goalie. That was a very hard kick right there. Actually, that is Finna Maxner. My bad. I'm sorry. Let me just see there.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
Just goes wide. Kathy O'Brien battling the near side sideline. Megan Clements now with it.
Looks like North St. Paul is playing a little more aggressive right now. They know the first half's ticking down. They need to get something going.
That'd be nice for them to get one going into the break. Get some momentum into that second half. Abby Schultz with space, one-on-one with the defender. She'll take her on. Gets past her briefly, crosses it, misses one leg, and misses everybody.
Rolls past number 28 there. And rolled past another teammate. Just couldn't connect.
Cross in. Schultz was the first to it, but couldn't quite wrap a leg around it. Macrina Stuve unable to get it out for North. And Mahtomedi will reset up the defense or offense.
Some aggressive defense there by number 10, Abby Schuweiler. But just a little too aggressive. Gets the penalty.
I actually went against Mahtomedi.
Did it?
As Schuweiler getting ready to take that free kick. And that one kicked errantly out of bounds. That's Finna Maxner.
Let's see if North St. Paul can get something going. Got about less than 2 minutes left to go in the first half.
Ball right around half. They're going to see if they can get into the attack. Miss hit a little bit by Stuvey. Mahtomedi will get another chance.
Sexton with some great ball handling skills right there, just juking the defender out of her shoes.
Now Audrey Sexton passes off to Laughlin. She's got one of the goals. Laughlin trying to make a move, and it'll go out for a goal kick. Yeah, Sexton, another young player. She's a freshman as well, but showing ability of someone much older.
Yeah, she's played a lot the first half, and she looks really good. Especially that ball handling skills right there.
So about a minute left to go first half. Mahtomedi leading 3-0 and threatening again. Ball played outside, chipped up, and just over the crossbar.
Right in between the net and the crossbar. Kind of Blair Walshed it right there.
That's right. Not hitting the soccer goal and not hitting the field goal either. That's Blair Walsh.
You see right there with an aggressive kick, just a little shorter. She had the strength to get it past the goalie. Harris couldn't have done anything about it. Just a little too high.
I was going to say Harris a little shorter than your typical goalkeeper, so you can kind of see on that first goal they went high and got it, snuck it under the crossbar, tried it again there. That one just a little too strong and sailed over the bar.
Yeah, that first goal was a great kick by Schultz. Looks like we're going to go to the end of the first half with Mahtomedi up 3-0.
Yeah, 6 seconds now. And it looks like this one will just die in the midfield to end the first half. And there it goes. That is the whistle. Mahtomedi leads 3-0. Got a couple goals early, added one a little bit later in the half. We'll have some first half highlights for you and that second half kickoff when we return.
You've messed up your son's haircut. Do you try to fix it? Work with what you've got? Or show solidarity?
Thank you, baby. You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
It's a beautiful shot of George Smith Field here on the campus of Mahtomedi. We're getting ready to see the Zephyrs take on the North St. Paul Polars in second half of girls Metro East soccer action.
As you see there, Abby Schultz, she had the first goal of the game. Nice little flip around past the defense. Boom, right to the top of the net. Great goal right there.
Yeah, can't place it too much better than that.
You got number 19, Mari Yapello. She also had another great goal as Mahtomedi has definitely put the pressure on North St. Paul in the first half. You can see it right there, just a nice booming kick right past where the goalie couldn't get it. Great goal by Mari Yapello. That brings us to 3-0, Mahtomedi over North St. Paul going into the second half.
Yeah, excellent finishing on both of those goals, placed perfectly. That gave Mahtomedi the early 2-0 lead. And as you said, Mahtomedi leading 3-0. Take a look at what the future holds for this Mahtomedi girls soccer team. Got a conference match up against Tartan on the 22nd. Then they face Woodbury on the 27th, and then return to Metro East action on the 29th as they travel to the new stadium at Hill Murray.
Yeah, that big game is Hill Murray. Hill Murray, they're both tied at the top of the conference, both 2-0 in the Metro East. Hill Murray is actually 5-4, but the way Mahtomedi is playing tonight, I think they're going to be 5-4 as well.
A bit of a coming together there, no call as we start things here in the second half. Yeah, and both those teams too, Hill Murray and Mahtomedi, have kind of been ranked right next to each other in the 1A rankings all season, like 8 and 9, 7 and 8, right around there. So that'll be a great game.
Yeah, definitely great matchup, some great teams.
You saw that replay of the, I believe it was a no call, as referees might just let them play it a little bit here in the second half.
Yeah, we saw them play a little bit, the refs let them play a little bit in the first half, but we also saw them make some bad calls as well. Just kind of felt like I was watching the NFL where I don't know what a catch is. Didn't really know what a foul was today in this game.
That's right. Hey, the referees are just like us, John. They can't be perfect all the time, right?
And nobody can look as good as you, Sam.
It's a good thing I'm not on camera.
Sports Path, you steal the show.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, I want to invite everyone to watch Sports Path every other Wednesday at 7 p.m. with your shiny new co-host, John Miller, and, of course, your old host, Sam Erickson. Yours truly, the two of us, will be in studio bringing all your Metro East and East Metro highlights, scores, standings, and more. That's every other Wednesday, 7 p.m. here on TV 19 Sports.
And just remember, you high school athletes, the better you play, the better chance you have of being the Sports Path Player of the Week. You will be recognized if you play good. That's
right. We got a former Player of the Week. Well, I guess current, because we haven't aired our next episode, in net for Mahtomedi right now.
Yeah, Kennedy Begren was our Player of the Week last week. She had that great first game of the year, 14 saves, 14 no goals allowed, 14 shots against. Only one shot against her tonight.
Take a look at that foul called on Katie Solis.
Like I was saying, Sam, I didn't really see anything right there.
There's a foul on number 6, Audrey Sexton, the victim of the foul there. She's a freshman. I think Solis is welcoming her to varsity soccer here in Metro East Conference.
That was an actual booming kick there by Maxner.
Yeah, you take a look at Maxner. She's definitely got good size. Probably the tallest player out there tonight.
Yeah, she's a senior, helping lead this Mahtomedi team to the top of the conference standings.
Abby Schultz, she's just got a brilliant touch. She gets it to midfield, then passes it to Maxner.
Yeah, Abby Schultz is definitely the heart of this team, and they love to give her the ball, let her attack the net, kind of like we saw with Otta Claremont in the boys' game for North St. Paul versus the Zephyrs earlier today.
There's Yapello. Yapello cutting towards the middle. She'll pass it. Shot coming in from distance, and it'll sail wide to the left. Goralnik nearly nailing that one from outside the box, but just wide.
Definitely had the strength behind that kick, just a little wide left. See it right here.
Good job of the Zephyrs setting up that shot with some nice passing.
About 2 more feet over to the right, Sam, and that thing was in. Once again, Jemiah Harris kind of looks lost in the net.
I think we had an offside call there as Abby Schultz maybe wandered a little bit too far. There's a look at Abby Schuweiler. She'll take the free kick. And North will just try and boot it ahead and change up field position. As that was number 14, Renee Marr. Renee Marr, the senior defender for North St. Paul.
You can see Lisa Sicard right there with a nice box out to keep the North St. Paul team from getting the ball, especially in good field position. That was great hustle there by number 11, Katie Solis. So you know North St. Paul is not giving up. They got the hustle. They just need to get the ball. They need to keep it on this half. They need better midfield defense, that is for sure.
Yapello coming in from out wide, cuts it back out wide, goes near side, save from Harris, and ball's cleared away by North.
Nice save there by Harris.
Yeah, she's done well on a couple of those near side shots.
You see, that actually hit the crossbar. She actually didn't touch that one at all.
And it will go out for a corner after it was kicked out by North defender. Corner coming in. Sailing, trying to find Maxner. Can't quite find her. Follow-up goes through the uprights. Well, that's not going to count for much here tonight, as we'll keep it a 3-0 game.
And Mahtomedi already putting the early pressure on the North St. Paul defense. This is not what North St. Paul wanted to see after halftime.
Schuweiler with the goal kick. This time she does find a teammate, but Stacy Vang unable to handle it. Shot from way out, and that hit the very top corner. Audrey Sexton, the freshman, showing us some things.
She has been absolutely impressive tonight, and it's one of the hardest kicks we've seen all day.
I'm telling you, the accuracy here of this Mahtomedi Zephyr team is pretty incredible. Look at that, put it on the mark. Although I'm sure if you were Sexton, she wanted it just a couple inches down and into that back of the net.
Yeah, it's probably on the mark if you're Jemiah Harris.
That's right.
Here we go.
Solis with it. She's going to have to take on 2 defenders. Turns one. But the shot from distance, not much harm, and Berggren able to keep that one.
Yeah, Begren with the easy stop right there. What is that, her second shot on the net, or is it third? Great defensive effort by Mahtomedi tonight. Or maybe it's just a great offensive effort. They keep the ball on the other side of the field.
Good offense is a good defense, or something like that. Good defense is a good offense.
Yeah.
I think just good overall performance is good for Mahtomedi here tonight.
Yeah, this team looks really solid.
Schuweiler unable to get rid of it quick enough as Yapello charging down the right-hand side.
Yapello with the aggressiveness right there. As you saw, Schuweiler just kind of nonchalantly went after that ball, and Yapello was like, I'm going to take advantage of this one.
Maxner tries to unleash and unable to get it on target as it sails wide to the right.
And Maxner doesn't look too happy about something right there.
I think she was being encouraged by her teammates to fire that one on net.
Oh, most definitely. And you can also hear the crowd getting into it a little bit.
Yeah, Sexton, a very good player for Mahtomedi, only a freshman.
That was absolutely phenomenal footwork right there.
She deked out the referee. He didn't know what way she was going.
I don't know, Sam. I think we could outrun the referee. That's not too hard.
No comment, John. I'll tell you who else I've been impressed with is Mara Yapello, number 19 in white. She seems like a very nice player.
Yep, senior, you got to leave it out on the field.
On the ball right there. Ooh, tried to go between the legs, unsuccessful, but she gets it back with great hustle. And now there's Finna Maxner. Maxner drops, looking for Sexton, but can't find her. And the ball is, did eventually go out of bounds. And we're going to have a big substitution for the Zephyrs as they've got 6 or 7 coming in. And they'll do a line change.
Yeah, it looks like they're going so deep on the depth chart. Some of these girls aren't even on our roster. I think Mahtomedi is getting ready for the rest of the season, trying to get everybody, trying to get a well-rounded team, try to make the run at the state championship, winning the conference.
They've got that big game.
Yeah, that Hill Murray game.
Yeah, and that will be not this Thursday, but the Thursday following.
Yeah, we'll definitely have clips of that game on Sports Path, or at least the stats.
And I wonder if that Woodbury, they play Woodbury after they play Tartan on Thursday. Woodbury next Tuesday, the 27th. I wonder if that'll be a good game for them. Woodbury, pretty big school. I'd imagine they'd be in 2A in girls soccer, so we'll see how Mahtomedi handles them. It's a good warm-up going into that game where they travel to Hill Murray.
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely.
So Schuweiler is going to take the free kick. Under 30 minutes to go here in the game. 3-0, Mahtomedi leads. North St. Paul making a change as number 17, Emily Kang, coming back on. And Macrina Stuvey leaves the field.
As you were talking about, Mahtomedi is playing Woodbury. They're actually number 10th in the Class 2A, ranked number 10 in the Class 2A conference. 5-2-1.
So that'll be a great test. I wonder if that was scheduled by design, knowing that Mahtomedi and Hill Murray were going to be some of the top teams in the Metro East Conference. So maybe seeing that on the schedule, Mahtomedi got that game in with Woodbury, non-conference, but definitely a great test to see where you're at later in the year.
If they can beat Woodbury, they might be able to run the table. They might be able to make at least a good stretch run in the playoffs.
And it's always kind of fun because in most high school sports and conferences, there isn't really a conference title game. It's always kind of nice when there's sort of 2 teams that are vying for that championship, and it's sort of one game comes down to it all. Now there will be more games to play after that in conference, so you never know. But it looks like that will really be.
Yeah, I'm looking at the standings right now, Sam. Hill Murray is actually ranked ahead of Mahtomedi at number 7 in the state. They previously were at number 10, so they leapfrogged Mahtomedi. Mahtomedi last week was number 9. That's gonna be a game to watch there, Sam.
Yeah, and those are standings as of yesterday.
It looks like some Mahtomedi's got some good competition there. Yeah, that is as of yesterday.
Almost second guessed myself. I thought, is that right?
Well, as you get older, Sam, the days just kind of run together.
Oh, they sure do. When I always thought, I think the boys' standings come out on Tuesday, so I thought maybe the girls would do the same. So I thought we might have a bit of an outdated standing, but there you go. As of yesterday, Hill Murray, Mahtomedi ranked in your top 10. Hill Murray ahead of them. And, you know, John, I got to say, I've had a chance to see both teams, and I kind of like this Mahtomedi team maybe a little bit better.
Well, I'm excited to watch that game.
Heinz with it, tries to cross it, unable to do so as it goes out of bounds.
And Heinz, as we mentioned a lot in the first half, was very impressive.
Yeah, freshman. The two freshmen out there for Mahtomedi do not look like freshmen. I think that's a big reason why they've made it to the varsity squad as such young players, but still impressed.
Yeah, the size that these freshmen have for Mahtomedi, they're a lot taller than some of these North St. Paul girls, that is for sure.
King doing some battle, shot in on net, and Jemiah Harris is there for the save.
Yeah, very easy save there for Jemiah Harris.
And that was number 17, Peyton Nelson, listed as a defender. Got her playing a little far forward, maybe giving her a run at an attacking position.
Just seems like once North gets the ball to midfield, it's all Mahtomedi after that.
That's number 23, Grace Paddleford on the ball. She's a sophomore midfielder. Paddleford with it again. Cross into the middle, almost found a Mahtomedi shoe. Shot from outside the box and goal! Yes! Go, 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 go! From way outside. Beautiful shot. And I believe that was number 13, Juliana Selwood.
Juliana Selwood, a senior, making her playing time count. I think she was a part of that big substitution. And as we talked about earlier, Mahtomedi just attacking the top of the net. Jemiah Harris is she's shorter for a goalie, like you said earlier.
We'll take a look at that one outside the box, and look at that accuracy. Off the crossbar twice in one game. Not only off the crossbar, but into the net off the crossbar. Very impressive.
Seen some great goals.
And, you know, they definitely knew Harris's weakness coming in would be her height. As you saw, she's made great saves on a couple low shots, but it's those tall ones that she can't quite reach that, you know, if they can fit it into that little space, they're going to have success. And so far, so good for Mahtomedi. A couple of goals from distance.
You definitely had to feel like that was their game plan tonight, to attack the top of the net, see if they can get some goals, and they are. They're up 4-0 here.
Yeah, kind of saw them warming up, and they're all sort of taking shots from right outside that box, right at the top of box area.
Yeah, it looks like they're attacking not only the top, but the top corners, as we saw one of the earliers hit off the top corner of the cross post. Great for Jemiah Harris. Not good for Mahtomedi.
The other way around.
Yeah.
And looks like we have a clock issue as the referee is maybe trying to get the press box's attention, as he's got a little bit of a different, I think he's got a different time on his watch. He's going to tell them what to reset it to. And I think they're going to, it's at 25-42 right now. You saw the ref motioning there, 24-52.
Big smile on his face. Looks as happy about all the Mahtomedi players right now.
I think just happy to get things right here. And Heinz now with a break off for the goal kick. Deflection off of Schuweiler. And goal! Mahtomedi able to turn it into the net. And that is Laughlin, her second on the day. And that'll make it 5-0.
You can see just an impressive rebound. Ball went off the crossbar. You see it right here. Sexton kicking the ball off the top of the net. Rebounded by Laughlin. Easy goal. It actually looked like it might have been kicked in by the North St. Paul player right there. Aided a little bit.
Might be an own goal. You didn't see on that replay, but Ball looked like it took a deflection off Schuweiler. The initial shot that hit off the crossbar kind of deflected off the North defender. Schuweiler hit off the crossbar, and then Mahtomedi had the good fortune of being right there to turn in the rebound.
Tell you what, though, North was also pretty lucky in that first shot. That ball looked like as close as it could come to going in.
Yeah, and they've hit 4 or 5 crossbar and pipes, 2 of which have gone into the net, but 3 or 4 that have actually stayed out.
Yeah, this could very well easily be an 8-9 nothing game. And once again, targeting the top of the net.
So yeah, that was 10. Hannah Laughlin, who I'm crediting with the goal. Not sure what the official score is going to say, but we'll give it to Laughlin. Give her 2 on the night. Why not?
Yeah, maybe she can be Girls Player of the Week next week. We'll see.
Yeah.
Tell you what, though, I confused Lauren Heinz with Sexton, but Heinz, another freshman, another impressive shot on goal. Continues to impress.
Yeah, if we had freshman female athletes of the week, I might have a couple nominations right there. That's for sure.
2 for Mahtomedi alone.
Yeah, exactly. The ball skips away from a Zephyr defender. But good job recovering, Lisa Sicard.
The ball went right past the North St. Paul defender, and she really needed to get that one.
Heinz with it in the box. And not sure if the penalty came first or if they're going to call it a goal.
I think they're calling the...
They are calling a goal, and that'll make it 6-0. As there was a foul inside the box, looked like the referee decided to play the advantage. And boy, did Mahtomedi take advantage.
Absolutely impressive goal there by Heinz. Just gets the loose ball. Oh, that was not Heinz. That was actually Josie Underwood. Josie Underwood with a great rebound right there. And
boy, that was fortunate as well, as Heinz takes the tough foul. No call, and the ball just goes right to the foot of Underwood. And she tucks it away easily to make it a half dozen for the Zephyrs.
Scoring for Mahtomedi, number 11, Josie Underwood.
as you can hear, the crowd going nuts for Josie Underwood. She is a junior.
Ball played in. Here's Heinz looking to capitalize, and that hits off the outside of the side netting. We'll have a goal kick.
I tell you what, Heinz continues to attack the net. She just looks like she gets more comfortable as the game's been going on. Better shots on goal. Attacking high, attacking low. Very aggressive young woman.
Schuweiler with the goal kick.
And that is now 6-0. Zephyrs over North St. Paul.
And we're sitting at about 21.5 minutes left to go here in the game.
You got to imagine you're not going to see Abby Schultz back in this game, or Maria Pello.
See Schultz already on the sideline, as well as Finna Maxner and Yapello there joining them.
Girls look like they're very in discussion, talking about the good games that they've all had so far.
I say you got to like this, though. They're still up and standing in support of their teammates that are in there.
Yeah, you can look at the North St. Paul bench, and these girls are sitting there not looking very down. You got one girl laying on the Gatorade bottle. And that explains all the difference in this game.
That's right. Ball out wide. That's Hannah Laughlin. She's got a couple. Tries to cross it. And deflected out by Kathy O'Brien.
As you can see the bench right there, they're all sitting down. You can see all the Mahtomedi girls standing, all the North St. Paul girls sitting down.
And I'm wondering if the Mahtomedi girls are standing. They look like they might be checking back into this game. Or they're...
Oh, they are. It looks like Mahtomedi smells blood and they want to run up the score a little bit.
They did just make a substitution at goalie as Bergeron comes out.
The Zephyrs are putting all their starters back in. I am very surprised to see this.
Yeah, maybe just giving them a chance to
maybe
run
they'll
out
try
there.
some new things.
Give them a little bit more run before this one gets too far gone.
Yeah, Mahtomedi switched out their goalies. Great shot on the bench, though, by our staff.
And a great shot there by Mahtomedi on offense, but Harris with an even better save. As you see, she's real good on those low shots. Solis with it, battling. And good touch. Bridget Van Daneker.
Tell you what, Sam, I thought this game was going to be a lot better than the boys' game, but both are blowouts.
It's a Mahtomedi, very good-looking team. Excited to see what they can do when it comes playoff time.
I'm excited to see how they do against Hill Murray.
Let's get a couple Fab Five representatives in the state tournament when it comes to soccer.
Yeah, very exciting.
Forget that. Let's bring home some state titles, right?
Yeah, no kidding.
North on the boys' side, Mahtomedi or Hill Murray on the girls' side.
I mean, I'd love to see Park do that because I went there, but they're not very good at anything but softball. Well, yeah, definitely two good girls soccer teams, Hill Murray and Mahtomedi. And then you get the boys with North St. Paul.
That's right. Now, we discussed that a little bit in the first game, but pretty sure that section playoffs, North St. Paul will have to take on Stillwater to make it to the state tournament. Team ranked #1 and undefeated in Class 2A, a team that North St. Paul lost a very close game to, 3-2 over the weekend. In fact, they lost that one in the second half of overtime. So those two teams are pretty close. I think that's good for North going forward, as they're able to compete, not only compete, play right along with the top team in the state. So
somehow they only got Otto Clareman to have 1 goal.
Yeah, I mean, that's another pretty impressive statistic. I'm guessing he can score against anybody. Shoot, Minnesota United should pay attention to him. How young do you have to be? I mean, get that kid in the MLS next year. I'm sure North St. Paul doesn't want that.
Yeah, get some Freddie Adu action, huh?
Yeah, there you go.
Guys in there. Old school reference for all you soccer fans.
That's right. These kids probably weren't even born when Freddie Adu was a player.
Oh, the last time I heard he's in Europe.
Oh, yeah, he's been all over.
Hasn't really panned out.
Not quite.
He had that prodigy status.
Yeah, you always got to wonder. I mean, I feel like he was just like physically matured at such a young age where, they thought the upside was so much. But once everybody else that he was playing with kind of got to that level.
It's kind of like a lot of the players, high school players you saw go straight to the NBA. A lot made it, a lot didn't pan out.
Right. Apologize for the score. Just updated it. It is 6-0. That is your correct score. Had it up at 5 for a while. So 6-0, Mahtomedi leading this one. Just under 16.5 minutes left to go. Well, John, we didn't quite touch on Cretin-Derham Hall football in any way, but we got Freddie Adu into the mix somehow.
Yeah, I never thought I would talk about Freddie Adu in my entire life again.
It's the beauty of broadcasting, my friend.
Surprised we haven't talked about like David Beckham or.
I can work that in somehow.
Fortunately, David Beckham not from Minnesota or Cretin-Derham Hall.
Yeah, I think you can tell that once he starts talking with that English accent. That one takes a deflection. I don't know if Schuweiler's going to have the speed to get there. Harris comes out. She's going to have to use her feet and does. Oh, and there was some encouragement from the sidelines trying to get them to shoot it on net once Harris was out of there, but just a little too far away. And Michaela Firminger decided to pass it on the ground. Abby Schultz. She started the scoring for the Zephyrs in the first half. Stays on her feet. Nice job. Crosses into the box. Hines takes a deflection, and it's cleared away by North St. Paul. We'll take a look. You see this cross, and nearly turned right into her net. That was number 17, Emily Kang, almost with the own goal. But luckily for the Polars, it stays out. Schuweiler once again with the goal kick straight to the other team.
Yeah, Mahtomedi continues to put the pressure on North St. Paul. I cannot remember a time when North St. Paul had the ball on the Mahtomedi side for more than about 10 seconds.
Well, and you know they made that goalie substitution on Mahtomedi, and the replacement goalie has not had to do a whole lot back there.
Yeah, I'm sure Kennedy Beegren was getting awfully bored. As you can see her over there in the back of the field, well, I could see her right now, and she's got her arms crossed and looks like she needs get the ball kicked her way.
A good save from Harris, putting herself in harm's way. Maybe took a boot on the rebound, and she's all right.
Well, that's a goal I'm sure she doesn't like to see as much action as she's been getting from that Mahtomedi defense or offense.
Boy, and you would think this is a tie ball game the way Mahtomedi is trying to get after that goal.
Must have been something that happened between. I don't think Mahtomedi was too happy with North St. Paul beating up on them in the boys' game.
Oh, you wonder if that has something to do with it.
To tell you the truth, Sam, I'm very surprised the starters are still out there with 13 minutes left.
Yeah, it's interesting. You know, it looked like they were kind of talking with the coach before they went in, maybe trying to like plead their case or make a case to put them back in the game. And for whatever reason, coach decided to throw them back out there.
Yeah, they did seem pretty amped up. We could hear them on the mic on the field in the boys' game. They were ready to go. Mahtomedi with a very impressive game today. As you see, that shot goes just over the net. Mahtomedi continues to attack the net high. Got North making some substitution. Maddie Brenhofer.
Oh, just over. What a shot. I mean, the accuracy of this team is amazing.
Definitely had a boot. I mean, from that far out, I mean, you can't get much better than that. The leg.
You got to wonder if they're this accurate all the time.
Well, let's see some of their goals there, Sam.
Shot low. Harris handles that one. You know, Harris may have surrendered 6 goals here tonight, but boy, she's made a lot of saves as well.
Surprisingly, Mahtomedi's offense has been shut out a few times this year. Shut out against Stillwater and Eastridge and Rochester Century. But Eastridge and Stillwater, 2 great teams. Part of that Class 2A. Eastridge with a ginormous school. Great at mostly every sport.
I was gonna say, it's almost not fair at the high school level. You know, some of those schools, your Wyzettas and Eden Prairies and those type of schools that get up to almost 3,000 for enrollment.
Yeah, a lot of those kids go on to play at D1 colleges. Pretty sure Eastridge for football had the #1 center going to Alabama.
Oh, yeah. I think he's still there.
And then they had Seth Green, who did transfer to Texas, played quarterback, and now he's redshirting for the Gophers this year.
Absolutely. He was a big sign. He was kind of their marquee signing for this class.
He's supposed to go to Oregon, had a little down year at Texas, but nonetheless, Tracy Clay seems very high on him. North finally with the ball. And like I said, they didn't have it more than 10 seconds. Oh, here we go. Yep, Mahtomedi with the ball again. North just can't piece things together. They just all around clunker of a game for them.
Yeah, if only they could string together a few more passes, they could really build something. Cross in from the far wing.
That was quite the header there, Sam.
That's freshman Audrey Sexton.
He's just all over the field tonight. Looks a little exhausted. Still ready to go. Got about a little less than 10 minutes left to go in the second half. Mahtomedi still up 6-0.
I was wondering if that's what Coach Dave Wald was doing, is maybe letting his starters get like 10 more minutes out there just to get some practice, get some more play. Shot and a goal! Audrey Sexton!
Just talking about her too. What a great goal there. Audrey Sexton with her first goal of the night. So she was like, I can't let Heinz be the only freshman to score a goal. I got to get in on this one too. 7-0 Mahtomedi. Let's see if we can get a replay of this one here. See, Sexton gets the ball, pushes the defender away, kicks it right in. Once again, attacking high.
Great accuracy on the shot again, number 6.
Insane, Sam.
I was going to say, she had tons of time, tons of space. She really didn't, actually. She had someone, defender right on her back shoulder and finds enough space to get a good shot off. And for a freshman, that is impressive.
That was a great move. And you got to figure, did they practice shooting high all week? I guarantee you they did.
Well, I did see them warming up for this game, and they were doing shots kind of all from that range where they've hit a couple goals. So I think they had something in mind. Maybe they just wanted to work on that. I'm not sure, but it's paying off.
Very dangerous. As you see, they substituted all the starters out there. They're all taking a seat on the bench. Sexton, Schultz, Yapello.
And Mahtomedi pouncing on the ball again. But we'll have a foul. It's a little too over-aggressive. I think that was Josie Underwood.
Tell you what, Sam, we kind of expected a better game today, to tell you the truth. But Mahtomedi putting together a show.
Yeah, they're looking like a very strong team. And I don't know if they might be better than their ranking.
Watch out, Woodbury and Hill Murray.
That's right, I know. I'm excited to see the result of that Woodbury game coming up on the 27th. And
especially then Woodbury being 8th in Division II.
Yeah, I'd like to see this Mahtomedi team. I mean, the teams that Mahtomedi lost to have got to be pretty darn good teams.
Well, yeah, East Ridge and Stillwater.
I know that White Bear Lake team, too, is ranked around like 14 or 15 in Class 2A, and that was 3-2, so.
Trying to set Heinz up there for a goal, just a little too far out there. Heinz trying to outscore freshman counterpart, Sexton there.
It's a little healthy competition, I would say.
I'm sure they love it. I'll tell you what, Mahtomedi is just absolutely, from top to bottom, fundamentally sound. And North St. Paul doesn't look like they have a clue out there compared to this team.
That's interesting. North coach is kind of urging their players to come forward. Not sure why you would want to do that at this point. You might net one, but I think it's a little too late for that. And I might just play some defense and kind of put a Band-Aid on this one and keep it where it's at.
You don't want to make this one look worse than it already is.
So I think after this one, I've got to say Mahtomedi looking like the favorites in the Metro East Conference. But as we said, the big showdown, the 29th of September. And that one looking to be like for all the marbles. Not exactly sure who Hill Murray's got until that point. But if they keep undefeated in the Metro East Conference, pretty sure Mahtomedi will do the same, and that'll be a big one.
Yeah, they also got a tough one. Yep, just the Hastings game shouldn't be too rough for them. Hastings sitting at 1-1-1 in the conference, but 1-8-1 on the year. Not too.
Yeah, I saw that with our conference standing. So either a real tough non-conference slate, or they found an opponent they could get past in Metro East action. So just over 6 minutes to go in this one. All Mahtomedi here tonight, 7-0. Just like our first game, it'd be nice for North St. Paul to net one here.
But I have no idea who would do it for North St. Paul because nobody's had the ball on offense for them. Well, we have seen number 11, Katie Solis. She's had some good offensive plays.
Yeah, you see number 7, Bella Lovato back out there. Lavarado, excuse me. She can do some things. Yeah, a combination of just being a great team and actually playing a really great match here tonight in Mahtomedi. They really have played well. Stu V passing out wide. That's number 8 now with it, Maddie Brenhofer. And something that we've only mentioned a little bit is the loss of Lauren Smith for North St. Paul. Kind of their leading offensive player, leading scorer. Already had 3 goals in the season. They lost her to a season-ending ACL injury. And for a team that's kind of struggling to score goals, that makes it that much harder. You know, that senior leadership, too, it just can really make things tough.
Sure, it'd be a lot closer game.
So 4.5 to go now. I think our next upcoming broadcast, John, will be Friday. Is that Hill Murray Mahtomedi getting together in football? Our next broadcast on TV 19 Sports?
Our next broadcast together is Friday, but the next one we got is Mahtomedi versus Hastings at Mahtomedi, 7 o'clock on TV 19.
That's on Thursday. That's volleyball, right, John? You'll be on the scene.
Yep, me and Jeb. Tell you the truth, I'm really excited. First broadcast football game of the year. Check out the new Hill Murray Stadium.
Yeah, that'll be you and me on Friday. I'm excited for that, too, to see the new stadium. Pretty sure that might be their first home game.
We're going to try to see if we can get a little interview, a little talk with Pete Bursich.
Do our Rube thing, try and talk to the former pro athlete.
Exactly.
That'd be kind of fun. Tough going so far for Mr. Bursich, but, took that program over as a rebuilding project, I'm sure, kind of knew where it was at. But that's always tough, as a coach and a competitor to not have the success that I'm sure you want. And that Mahtomedi team looking pretty strong this season in football as well. They might be one of the favorites in the Metro East.
You were saying that might be Hill Murray's home opener?
Yeah, not positive on that, but I know they were having to start on the road a lot. I know Hill Murray Soccer had to start with their first 6 or 7 games on the road, so I'm getting word that they, in fact, opened the field last week, so unfortunately that won't be their home opener, but they did it last week. I thought that might be the case. But regardless, it'll be our first time there with TV 19, and excited to check out all the improvements there. Multi-million-dollar project on the campus of Hill Murray, so very exciting stuff.
Let's see if they could get a win there. But as you said, Mahtomedi's got a good team this year. Hill Murray's kind of had a revolving door at the coaching the last couple of years.
Yeah, I believe that's their 5th coach in the past 6 years, something like that, or since 2010. So do the math there, I guess. Yeah, 6 years.
That is absolutely insane.
Yeah, I mean, tough to just build anything there if that's going to be the case.
I was listening to Pete Bursich on the radio. He seems really excited about where the team's going, and he likes coaching them. So I don't think he's going to leave anytime soon, but nobody thought Brooks Bollinger would leave him either, and, better opportunities come around.
That is true. And I was going to say, when you're building a program, it's awful it helps when you're a former NFL player to kind of recruit kids to want to come and play football, or get some more kids to come out and play on the football team. Like, you're really going to learn from somebody that knows their stuff.
Exactly, and like public schools can't do what Hill Murray can, get players to come play for them, because that is illegal.
And North St. Paul with a good opportunity here. The ball goes out, and it is a goal kick. Thought we might have a corner there.
About 1 minute left in the second half. Great game by Mahtomedi. North St. Paul just couldn't really get anything going. They played some great defense at times, but with the attacking Mahtomedi offense, there's really nothing they could do.
We got about the final 30 seconds in this one. We'll see what Schuweiler does here. Plays a little short. Stuvey can't handle it. We'll see if Mahtomedi wants to get one more before this thing's all said and done.
Mahtomedi still attacking the net.
Hits off a couple legs. And there is your final whistle. As Mahtomedi wins this one easily, 7-0. The Zephyrs will improve to 5-4, 2-0 in Metro East Conference action. And the North St. Paul Polars will fall to 3-7-1 with that one. Well, John, it was a pleasure having you. We'll see you on Friday night. I'm Sam Erickson, and for everyone else here at TV19 Sports, I want to thank you for watching this presentation of high school girls soccer.